Really? Chaliye. Alright, so hi guys, a very warm welcome everyone joining us here at BYJU'S Exam Prep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope all of you are doing well now that the exam is finally over. The day we were all waiting for is finally here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do share this video with all your friends so that everyone joins us fatafat se, and we can begin this session of ours. Today, lots of questions we'll be discussing here. I'll be sharing you all the answers to all the questions as well. We'll see how many of you have given the correct answers to all the questions that we have discussed. Hi everyone, good evening, welcome, welcome, welcome all of you. Swagat hai aap sabka. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right. Okay, so let's go. Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Welcome all of you. GK was surprised. How did GK went? Yes, please do share with me. I definitely want to know how was the section. I have heard lots of feedback from lots of students. Lots of students have been calling, have been texting. So all of you, what have you done in the general awareness section? Do share the same. Meanwhile, today we are here to do the section-wise analysis of the current affair section. So let's quickly begin. All right. So let's go. All right. Okay, so this is the exam structure. We can see English language. There were 30 questions as expected. Number of passages, like we discussed, like they were in our mocks. There were 30 passages in total. When we talk about the number of passages, just like you did in your mock test, the same was here as well. 30 passages were there. 120 minutes you had to solve all the questions. Some of you had some extra time filling the OMR. Some of you didn't get that. So this was again on expected lines. We had discussed this in our do's and don'ts session, right? All right. Yes, we will definitely share some amazing tips for 2023 students as well. Absolutely, for sure. All right. Now, here we can see, if we look at the marking scheme, there was no sectional, time limit, as we all know. +1 for every correct answer, negative marking for every incorrect answer. Right, so difficulty level of all the sections we can look here. So English language was moderate. If we talk about logical reasoning, again it was moderate. Some of you have shared the feedback that it was actually doable. In 25 minutes you were able to score in excess of 20, which is absolutely fantastic. Sir, I attempted only 95. Will I get any national or university? What was your accuracy? How much did you successfully scored out of these 95? Do share the same. What do you think is your average accuracy over the period of time? Do share that as well. If we talk about general awareness, again it was moderate. Same goes for quants as well. Every section here we can say was moderate, especially if we talk about our section, that is general awareness. It was moderate to difficult, as is the feedback. Now, current affairs, there were 20 questions of current affairs and there were 15 questions of static GK. In total, there were 35 questions. The topics that were asked, you can see here, include Union Budget, Drone Shakti, ISRO and communication satellite, Sagar initiatives, Russia-Ukraine war, AFSPA, corporate social responsibility, as well as the green technology. Now, someone who has attended all the classes and someone who has completed all the CLAT Ignite magazines, I am sure that student will definitely ace this section. Right, you will definitely score in excess of 25 if you have completed this. So takeaway for future students, 23 students have joined us and they are asking such some tips. This is the tip, guys. Make sure CLAT Ignite is something that you absolutely worship right now, right? So that is to be done. All the topics have been discussed in great detail. Plus, obviously, they were discussed in classes as well. So this is how, the current affairs section panned out today. Now, actual question discussion. Let's start discussing all the questions one by one. Let's start with the first passage which is given here. So let's start reading. So it was basically about the drone Shakti. You already read this, so I will not stretch reread it or ask you guys to reread it. We will just look at the questions and we will discuss all the answers to these questions as well. Right, so let's go. Let's start off with the first one. The first question here: COVID vaccines were delivered by drones as ICMR pilot project to which of the following places? The answer to this, guys, I'm sure you guys gave the correct answer here. The answer is yes, it is Manipur, right? Manipur is the correct answer here, right? So well done everyone who got this one correct, right? Chaliye, let's move on to the next one. Which of the following is the online platform hosted by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation for various activities related to the management of drone activities in India? Now, the correct answer for the 32nd question is... सर ये क्वेश्चन मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं था. अरे क्यों नहीं पढ़ा था यार? ये तो इजी था. You could have easily eliminated options and find out the correct answer here. Anyways, the correct answer for this one was Digital Sky Platform, right? B is the correct answer for the 32nd question. Now the sets may vary. Some of you will find 31st question different to what it is given here, so it depends on the set. So don't worry, all the questions will be covered here. 33rd question, here we go. Naina, Sachin, Vibodh, lots of you ended up giving correct answers. Well done. 33rd question: which of the following refers to the phenomena of restricting the movement of drones within a defined airspace? What is the correct answer here? So the correct answer for the 33rd question, guys, is yes. Very good, Govind, well done. Yes, it is A. It is geofencing. Well done. Geofencing is actually the correct answer. Well done. Very happy to see this buddy preparing for 2023 and answering the questions for CLAT 2022. Well done. Yes, the next one, the drone rules 2021 have been made in supersession of which of the following rules? So what is the correct answer for the 34th question here? So the correct answer for this again is the Unmanned Aircraft System Rules 2021. So 34th question, the correct answer for this one was C. So far, all these questions, if you have studied CLAT Ignite, you would be able to answer all these. All these questions are again doable because we've stressed so much about the same. I can understand. Kirti is also saying, sir, GK was tough for me. I can understand your reasoning behind it. Why did you find GK tough? Because of if you compare it with other sections, it does appear little tough, especially when they ask us 15 static questions. So this is something which even the future test takers should keep in mind, that it's just not about current affairs. There are static things which are also asked, which we will see here in this session as well. All right, so 35th question, here we go. What is the correct answer for this one? The correct answer: which autonomous body is responsible? The correct answer for this is the Quality Council of India. D is the correct answer for the 35th question. The next passage, guys, here we go. You can see this is the passage. When we hear the name space, it's basically related with ISRO. So let's see what were the questions that were asked here in this particular passage. The 36th question: name the first dedicated mission launched by ISRO for studying the celestial sources in X-ray, optical and UV spectral bands simultaneously. What is the answer for this one? The correct answer for this one is... give me your correct answer. Sachin is saying D. Mixed answers here. The correct answer, however, here is B, Astrosat, right? B is the correct answer for the 36th question. Let's move on to the 37th one. Here we go. What is the correct answer for this one? Apple, the first communication satellite of ISRO, was launched from where? Now guys, I understand that this was a difficult question. If you left this all together, no worries, no problems at all, right? This was on the difficult lines, right? So I can totally understand if you have left this, no problem. then again, the correct answer here was C, Kourou, French Guiana or Guinea, right? So this is the correct answer, C here. Again, this is absolutely tough, not expected, that you guys will be able to score here. But if you have, well done. If not, no problems, no worries. Don't worry about it. Name the spacecraft that has successfully sent into space to probe into the planets in the solar system. So the correct answer for this one is, yeah, here we go. These are the options. So you can see the correct answer for the 38th question is C. It is Pioneer E. Pioneer E is the correct answer here. I understand you'll find this particular passage a little difficult one. That is okay. Don't worry about it. I will share the expected marks that you should be getting here and what are the bare minimum that you should have scored here. Even if you have scored, चलिए बाद में बताता हूँ. I'll explain this later. I'll talk about scores towards the end of the session. The first successful nuclear bomb was tested in India in the year 1974. What was the name? The name was Smiling Buddha. Now, how many of you did actually attempted this and gave the correct answer? Do share this with me. How many of you gave the correct answer as C, Smiling Buddha? Now, this is again a static question. Again, not expected that everyone would be knowing this. Either you know it or you don't, no problems at all. Sir, galat ho raha hai, sab galat ho raha hai, Uddeshya is saying, don't worry about it. Your C option here is definitely correct. So well done on this one. All right, let's go with the 40th question. Navy, you can see here, covers India and region extending up to a territory of how many kilometers? So the correct answer here is 1500 kilometers. 1500 kilometers is the correct answers. I marked B, sir. I marked B. Lots of you did mark B for the previous one. For this, you guys gave the correct answer. So well done. Well done. Good job. Here, well done. सब गलत हो गया सर, कोई बात नहीं, don't worry. ठीक है, don't worry. Lots of other passages are to come yet, right? अभी तो हमने 2 ही passages किए हैं. There are 7 passages. So let's move on to the third passage. The third passage was, you can see here on, you can see the India's maritime potential, Indian Navy. You can see here all the details. It was basically on the Saga mission. Let's see. Let's talk about it. With the first question here was, which of the following is the flagship program of the Ministry of Shipping to promote port-led development in the country through harnessing India's 7,500 kilometer coastline? So the correct answer for the 41st question is yes, it is A. All right. ठीक है जी, it is A, the Sagarmala program, right? A is the correct answer here. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Very good, Shiv, Stuti. Lots of you have given the correct answers. Well done, well done, well done. Yes, Arnav, we will conduct a session definitely on the same as well. The learnings from the session, right? We will be conducting the same. All right, 42nd question. Which of the following initiative of the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India, to explore marine resources and develop deep sea technologies for sustainable oceans resources? Now, this question had some hints given in the question itself. If you used a little bit of common sense and you had done a little bit of reading, I am pretty sure you must have marked C as your answer. So it is actually C. It is the deep ocean. You can write here. It is the Deep Ocean Mission. All right, let's move on to the next one. 43rd, ISA is a United Nations body regulating the exploration and exploitation of marine non-living resources of oceans in international waters. What does ISA stand for? So ISA basically stands for D, International Seabed Authority. D is the correct answer here. How many of you did give the correct answer here? Do share the same with me. Well done, well done. Good job. Chaliye. Very good, Stuti. Well done everyone. Good job. on this one. All right, let's move on to the next one. 44th question. Under the mission Sagar, which Indian naval ship was deployed by Indian Navy to provide assistance to all these countries? We have discussed this. This is INS Kesari, right? So we have discussed this. This was something which has been discussed numerous times in the class as well. The correct answer here is INS Kesari, right? So A is the correct answer for this one. Pretty sure all of you gave the correct answer here, right? Well done, everyone. Well done. Good to see your correct answers. Well done. Stuti, very good. Yes, 44th question is A. Absolutely correct. Well done, everyone. Good job. Very good. Very good, Nasir. Well done, Shiv. Good job. Chaliye. 45th question. Which of the following is India's first manned ocean mission? Manned ocean mission. The first one here. What have you marked here? Let's see all your answers for the 45th question. What are your answers? The correct answer here was Samudrayan. Samudrayan, right? Samudrayan was the correct answer here. I have asked this question to lots of students and lots of them have actually said that they actually marked B just because it had this as the suffix. Even if that was the logic, I don't mind. The logic actually works here and it gives us marks. I'm totally okay with it. All right, so the next passage, guys, here we go. The next passage you can see was on Russia-Ukraine war. I told you that this is definitely a leaked topic. Definitely expect a question here. Russia-Ukraine conflict will definitely give you marks this exam. And here it actually was true. The leaked questions that we were talking about, we can see here. I'll show you. First one, Ukraine was part of which country? Discussed numerous times. I'm not, I have no doubt in my mind that all of you unanimously have marked D as your answers. No doubt in my mind. Right? D here was the correct answer and you guys would have aced it. 47th question. President of Ukraine discussed numerous times Zelensky, who was a comedian. We also know that. That is also a question. Which is the currency of Ukraine? It is you can see here Hryvnia. Hryvnia is the currency. I told you that previously in the year 2016 as well. I gave you some anecdotes as well that currencies are frequently asked about the countries which are in news. So yes, the correct answer here was you can see Hryvnia. Next, the president of Ukraine was formerly a comedian. We have discussed this. I also shared a joke or two regarding the same. Pretty sure you guys gave the correct answer to this one as well. Very good, Dhruv. Very good, Govind. Well done, well done. All right, the 50th question. Which operation was launched by the Indian? I told you the leaked question for sure. Operation Ganga will give you 1 mark in your exam, and that is exactly what happened. It is Operation Ganga, the rescue operation of Indian citizens. They asked us real easy questions. All of you were ready for the tough ones as well, I am sure. All right, so let's move on to the next passage, the 51st question. Very good, well done. Very happy to see all your answers. Well done, Dev, Dhruv, Ekta, everyone. Yes, sir, you said bilkul, absolutely. All right, so next passage, here we go. Let's start reading about AFSPA. When we talk about AFSPA, we've discussed this numerous times, not only in our classes, but we also discussed this in Alpa Ma'am's Hindu analysis as well, right? So that was discussed there as well in the Hindu analysis. It was also discussed here in our class. Plus also was discussed or mentioned in the in our mock test, plus the CLAT Ignite, of course. All the 7 sections were in detail mentioned in the CLAT Ignite magazine. That's a huge takeaway, guys. Huge takeaway for all of us, right? Guys, if you are watching this session, yes, definitely you should be answering all the questions that I'll be asking you from now on. Let's go. All right, so let's see. AFSPA, easiest passage. We've done this numerous times. So easy. You have seen all the 5 questions for the previous set were quite easy. This is also an easy. So a couple of passages were absolutely super duper easy because we have done them numerous times. So let's see. Who has the power to notify? We have discussed this. The powers lie with the central government, with the governor of any state, and also the administrator of union territory. That is, all of these is the correct answer. In our session yesterday, I shared this with you that 80% plus exams you will find, based on a study, you'll find that majorly wherever you will see all of the above as an option, here you will find that this is actually the correct answer. This was shared yesterday, and you can see here as well. This is exactly the case. All of the above is the correct answer. AFSPA was introduced in Meghalaya in the year. Now this was a little difficult in the sense this question was asked, and if you talk about Meghalaya, you might have some confusion with respect to northeastern states, but if you are someone who's attended our classes regularly, I'm sure you guys gave the correct answer here. The correct answer was C, that is 1991. AFSPA was introduced in the year 1991. Next one, consider the following statements about AFSPA and mark the correct option. What is the correct option here? So the answer to the 53rd question here is yes, it is both A and B. Both are actually correct. So A and B both were correct here in this one. Sir, this is hidden in passages as well. No need to read passages. Now guys, one more learning for all of us, right? As we discussed, there is no need to read the passage. You can directly move on to the questions. I'm sure all of you did that, and you have results to show as well, right? So amazing results for all of us to see. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so C is the correct option for the 53rd question. Let's move on to the 54th. Here we go. Who headed this committee which is mentioned here? A committee which was formed in the year 2005 to check, you can see here, recommended that AFSPA to be repealed. It suggested that Unlawful Activity Prevention Act could be suitably amended to deal with terrorism. The answer to this is BP Jeevan Reddy, right? BP Jeevan Reddy is the correct answer here. It is A. I am sure all of you marked this correctly. If that is the case, very good, Prashant. आंख बंद करके हो गया सर ये. Very good, Dhruv. Very happy to read this. Well done, Mamta, Ekta. Well done, all of you. All right, easiest question of them all. In which of the following states AFSPA is currently in force? Right now, if we talk about Meghalaya, 2018 news was asked here in this passage, right? Which is a little unfair, you might say, but even then, if you did not attempt that question, if you attempted this, right, all of the above is the correct answer here. If you attempted all these questions, you any which ways have got at least 9 marks in just 2 passages. Let's see what the other passages have in store for us. The third or the next passage, basically, we can see the government may defer the deadline for companies to, you can see, now this is basically talking about the corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility, and the word that is mentioned here is COVID-19. Just a quick glance would tell us, right? So let's move on. Let's see what do we expect here? What are the kind of questions that we can expect? Let's see. So first question, here we go. Which of the following is the corporate social responsibility initiative of the erstwhile Facebook India to promote women entrepreneurship? Now this is the 56th question. The correct answer to this one, you guys will be saying, kya baat hai? Very good. Well done. Good job. The correct answer to this is yes, it is B. The B is the correct answer. It is Pragati. Well done. Next one, 57th question. Here we go. In 2019, which of the following committees recommended that the CSR expenditure should be made tax deductible expenditure? The correct answer to this one, the 57th question, was C, High Level Committee on Corporate Social Responsibility. Now this was again an option which we could have easily come to. How? Through the method of elimination, like we have discussed previously as well. Hi everyone who've joined us. Welcome all of you. Welcome. All right, next 57th question done. It is C. Let's move on to the 58th question, Kavach. Now this was discussed in a previous YouTube session that we conducted, but this was in the year 2021, late in 2021. Let's see how many of you remember. Late mid 2021 as well. This is basically a news from April, May 2021, and that is the time, or roughly around the time that we first discussed this in our multiple sessions. We've covered this. Let's see if you can share that. What does Kavach stand for? Kavach stands for Center for Augmenting War for COVID-19 Health Crisis. Now this was mentioned in the passage, right? COVID was mentioned in the passage. This was the hint that we actually needed. And very good, Sachin, well done. Very happy to see from your end as well. Very good, Dev. Aman, well done. Ekta, Udeshya, you're giving correct answers. Why are you afraid, buddy? Don't worry. Everyone has some incorrect answers. Don't panic at all, right? No need to panic. All right, the next, so here we all know that C is the correct answer for the 58th question. Let's move on to the next one. The next question, here we go. On January 22, the CSR policy amendment rules were notified by which ministry? Of course, what is the ministry we are talking about? Are we talking about Ministry of Finance? No. Social Justice and Empowerment? No. We are talking about Ministry of Corporate Affairs, right? So the correct answer for the 59th question is D, right? Ministry of Corporate Affairs. All right. Yes, very good. Acha, you got confused with the Kavach train wala, but there was a, such a yes, this Kavach was basically related to news related to Indian Railways as well. But given the current options and given the passage, I am sure you had no confusion in your mind. All right, मैंने भी यही logic लगाया. Very good, Dhruv. Dhruv has used the same logic for getting this answer here. Well done, buddy. It was D. For the 59th question. Let's move on to the 60th question. Here we go. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has instituted an award to select companies to recognize corporate initiatives in the area of CSR to achieve inclusive growth and inclusive and sustainable development. The award's name here. What is the name of the award? The name of the award is, yes, it is a National Corporate Social Responsibility Awards, right? So A is the correct answer for the 60th question. The last passage that we have for you guys. Let's see how have you fared in the green technology passage, right? The passage that we we are dealing with the last. Let's see how many students are able to score in excess of at least 3 here in this passage. Let's see how many of you attempted this. All right, the 61st question. With which country India entered into a green strategic partnership in September 2021? Those of you are thinking, what is the ideal time duration for our preparation? We stressed this numerous times that just the merely 6 months, past 6 months is not enough. We stressed that yes, studying September, August, July are also equally important, and that is why the revision series that we ran for all of you had all these months covered as well. So you can see here the news is basically from September 2021. All right, September 2021. The correct answer for the 61st question is yes. Well done, Ekta. Very good, Pratishtha. Well done, Shiv. Very good. Yes, Sachin. It is A. It is Poland. Wrong. Right? It's Denmark. Yes, of course. Right? Denmark is the correct answer for the 61st question. Very good to see all of you giving correct answers, barring one or two. Well done. Well done. I thought about this, but I did not mark it. Oh. That happens. I know it's a very bitter pill when we were just about marking it and then we say, oh no, let's not attempt it. I can totally understand how you were feeling back in the time. Don't worry about it. All right, then let's move on to the easiest question, discussed hundreds and thousands of times in the classes, in the YouTube sessions, was mentioned everywhere. The question was also there in our mock test. What is the answer? Easiest question of the day. In pursuance of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, India aims to achieve energy independent status by which year? The answer is 100 years of independence, discussed in the class numerous times. The answer is 2047 is the correct answer for the 62nd question. I am sure all of you got the correct answer for this one. Not a single incorrect answer for this easy peasy question. Let's move on to the 63rd question. According to the Global Innovation Index 2021 published by WIPO, India's rank. Guys, we all know India's rank is 46th. Earlier it was 43rd. Now it is 46th. With 3 rank we have been pushed, right? So the correct answer is 46th, right? So B is the correct answer for the 63rd question. Well done everyone who gave the correct answer for this one. Very good. All right, 46. Yeah, absolutely correct, Uddeshya. You're doing well, buddy. Don't stress unnecessarily, right? You are giving majorly all the correct answers are being given by all of you. I hardly see, a couple of incorrect answers in the chat, and everyone is giving correct answers. So I'm pretty sure that you guys have aced this section. When we look at it in totality, when we compare it with other sections, it is but obvious that we think that it is difficult, but the idea was to challenge our subconscious memory. We've studied so much. We studied the CLAT Ignite, we studied newspapers, we studied through the class notes, through the YouTube sessions and whatnot. All of them cumulatively have definitely helped you to score enough to reach your dream National Law University. I'm pretty sure about this. All right. Now the correct answer was 46th here. Let's move on to the next question, the 64th question here. Okay, so in January 2022, the Union Cabinet approved the second phase of the Green Energy Corridor in India. And what was the objective? This was discussed in the classes in the month of January. People who attended the classes regularly would definitely be able to answer this. I'm pretty sure all of you gave the correct answer. So well done. The correct answer, yes, is for the 64th question is A, right? A is the correct answer. The grid integration and power evacuation of renewable energy power projects in 7 states. So this is the correct answer. The last question that I have for all of you is this. What does IRENA stand for? None of the question, as we saw, required us to read the passage. We discussed this numerous times in all the sessions. I told you, never ever read the passage when we talk about general awareness. It will do us no good, right? And we looked at the entire 35 questions, and probably in one question, if we had looked at COVID when we were discussing about CSR, we would have definitely scored 1 extra mark. But then again, you'd had to use your problem solving ability to achieve that answer. Anyways, the correct answer for the 65th question, what does IRENA stand for? The correct answer here is International Renewable Energy Agency. It is D. That is the correct answer here. So D. So 35 questions done. What are the findings of all these 35 questions? Number one, all the questions were actually majorly the questions were doable. If a person who attended all the classes regularly, religiously, would have definitely scored in excess of let's say 22. In excess of 22 for sure. If you've attended all the classes, if you have been reading CLAT Ignite religiously, you would be definitely scoring in excess of 25 for sure. If you're reading CLAT Ignite, 25 plus. So if you are attending classes, if you are reading CLAT Ignite, if you are reading the newspaper regularly, also attending our YouTube sessions regularly and giving lots of mock tests, pretty sure your section was pretty much awesome. Now I'm sure earlier you were thinking that this session was very tough and this and that, and now that I ask you and I have shared all these things, all of you are in a different mood altogether. Very happy to see the happy faces here. Very happy to see your marks as well. 25 attempts, so many attempts. I'm really happy for this. Guys, we are not done yet. For your detailed analysis, to make sure that you get all the correct answers, we here are coming up with another session with KD sir at 10 p.m. Make sure you don't miss it at any cost. Very important session coming your way, right? So guys, this was it on behalf of us at BYJU'S Exam Prep. Thank you so much. We are done here. We will meet real soon. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions, any query, feel free to reach out in the comments of the video. Also, make sure that you hit the like button and the subscribe button on for such amazing videos that will be coming to you for your ALET as well as other entrance exams, right? So that's it. Thank you so much. We'll meet again real soon. All the very best for your exams. Stay confident, keep your hopes high. We have done a great job and we'll continue doing the same in the upcoming exams. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.